And 3 skulls. You lose, homeboy. Zoip. Alright, guys. Well, I figured I'd start this session off with... Well, start it off with a death instead of just ending it with one. So that's what happens when you lose at the slot machine. Luck's turn has cost you dearly. As life seeps away, you long for the simpler days aboard the Arcada. Before it was blown to several million pieces, but that's beside the point. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump to a part of the game where I've won a lot of money. Alright, well, you know what, I figured instead of going ahead and just playing the slots randomly for hours on end and really, you know, get nowhere fast, I'd be able to get a lot more recording in if I just, you know, got the money. So what I'm about to do will involve vulgar language. So anyone who's sensitive to that, maybe you want to skip ahead just a little bit. What I'm going to do is, if it's actually a little bit of an Easter egg / cheat. If you type in holy, an alternative for crap, which I'm about to type now, so if you're offended, jump ahead about 10 seconds. And press enter, and this is what we get. It says enter number, what do you want? Skulls, cherries, diamonds, or eyes? Well, I feel like winning diamonds, so let's go ahead with, or are the eyes better? Well, let's find out. Let's go... Oh no, the eyes are not good. We see them right there. Alright, diamonds are better. So let's go 3. And now when I go ahead and bet, money, bam, bam, bam. I won 60 Buckazoids, and now I have 129. And I can't remember if it's persistent. Will it keep giving me? No, I've got to type it in every time. Alright, so sorry. Offensive warning. Here it comes again. Skip ahead. About 5 seconds. Let's pick 3... And go ahead. Alright, I'm about to do it again. Skip ahead, 3 seconds. I try to keep my videos as clean as possible, as if you've been watching my videos any, you would already know, but you know, sometimes I can't help it. There needs to be... In this case here, I really can't help it. Rather than, like I said, waste my time, I'm doing this. So, once again, skip ahead, 5 seconds. And I also figured it would be a neat little thing to share with everyone. And, you know, show you guys a little bit something in case you decide to get frustrated and don't feel like playing slots for a couple hours. So, sorry, there seems to be a circuit failure. To be reimbursed, send claim to Gipazoid Novelties, 2001 Odessa Blastway, Gurnville, Fedor, XL Galaxy. Please allow 2 decades for delivery. So, evidently from what we see, space travel is relatively slow in the Space Quest universe. Either that, or they're just, you know, your typical business. They take their time, and then blame you for it. Alright. So the machine's busted! That is so unfortunate. Let's go ahead and save that as slots works. We've won the money. All right, so we've got some money. But what are we gonna do with this money? Well, we could just, you know, hang out at the bar and, you know, drink, or we could put that money to good use. Well, let's see here. What do we want to buy? Say there, pal, it's come to my attention that I want to steal your money again. And I'm like, no, man, it's cool. You go that way, I'm gonna go this way. So, well, he just mentioned something. He said that I'm in the market for transportation. So let's go ahead and get us some transportation. Well, let's go ahead and try this little baby out. Tiny's going to come on over, and he's going to go ahead and be like, hey, we've already been over this. And I'm going to say, you know what? Buy ship. Why? Because I want this ship. And he says, I tell you, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Well, good luck. Come again. All right, well, it's a little bit concerning that he wished us luck, but let's try it. Let's see. Get in ship. You proudly climb into your new used spacecraft. There is definitely something unique about it. You turn the key excitedly. And evidently, this ship goes in the wrong direction. Well, geez, guy. It seems it's developed some minor malfunction since we acquired it. We did have a small meteoroid chowder. Oh, okay, apparently there's chowder falling from the sky. Shower the other day. Maybe that was it. Yeah, that was probably it. Much as I'd like to, I can't refund your money. Company policy. It's out of my hands. However, I can give you 70 Buckazoids credit on any other ship in our fine line of used spacecraft. Look around, see what you like. Well, this one here he described as a relic, so, this has gotta be an awesome ship. Let's try this one out. Buy 115 Buckazoids. I'm pretty sure we've got that. Let's see. Buckazoids. Look at Buckazoids. You have 151 of them. Yeah, we can get this. Buy ship. I tell ya, I think you made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you don't have any... Oh, yeah. It says the same thing. You shell at the Buckazoids and hop in. Anxiously, you fire it up and lift off! Whoosh! Darn the luck, Roger. You've crashed in the dunes and ended your life. The various inhabitants of the Coronian Desert are now feasting on what remains of you. Guess that wasn't such a hot purchase. Or was it? Because, you get it. You're in the desert, in a ball of flame. Ha, 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 ha. No, okay. Well, it's another game over. So let's go ahead back to slots. Alright, so let's head on out. I think you guys have pretty much figured out what we're supposed to buy, right? No? Nobody knows? Go away, guy. No? Okay. Alright, well, that other ship, the last one, obviously the one I was waiting for, saving, is the right one we're supposed to. So I'll get Tiny to start following me. We'll head up and look at this one here. So Tiny approaches me, gives me his sales pitch. 214 Buckazoids. Look at money. I've got 250. Okay. Buy ship. And he goes and tells us. Oh, yeah. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, by the way, you're going to need a droid to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. And he runs off. So now we've discovered we need a droid. I wonder where I could pick up one of them's. Ship. Well, let's go head on over to Droids Be Us and acquire a droid of our choice. And, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do just that. Now, I got a question from absolutely nobody, but I figured if somebody were asking me questions, this would be probably one of them. So he goes ahead and he introduces himself. Why am I doing the EGA version of Space Quest when there's the so much prettier VGA version? Well, that's because I grew up on the EGA version. This was, like I said, my first game, and I could think of no more fitting way to start things off than to play my first game ever. To me, it should be on my channel. It belongs there. Alright, I've skipped over the descriptions of the droids because we've already seen them in a previous video. So, what we're going to do is... let's buy this one. Yeah, I'll call it ship. Buy droid. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. The coupon, if I recall correctly, was actually included inside the box for the game. So it's not an actual in-game item. So you technically had a coupon with you the entire time. It's just, you know, they never actually showed you in-game that you had one. Alright, so we now have a droid. And he follows you along. He's like, look at me. I'm green and small and a droid. Although I believe his pathfinding AI might be a little bit on the dumb side. That's alright. He'll catch up. There we go. Alright. Now we're off to our ship. Because, you know, that's what we got the droid for. What? You hear some zapping and popping. Ah, crap. Look at droid. Your newly acquired droid seems to have self-destructed. Hope it's under warranty. Ah. Well, salvage droid. Pick up droid. The droid, while looking small, is quite heavy and not movable by you. 'Cause you're a pathetic weakling. It's a pity, really. Alright, well, I guess that means look at money. I only have 4 Buckazoids left. Oh, that means I gotta go back to the slot machine, which will have miraculously be repaired. Or I can just go ahead and restore game and buy the correct droid. Because the green one breaks on you and then you gotta go get some more money. But this is the guy we want. The nice... I can't help but feel R2-D2 inspired. And besides, he's ideal for flight system operations. So let's buy droid. Oh, let's get closer. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. Oh, I remember that. I used to love just walking around and just hearing the droid follow along and doing his little beep beep bloop, beep beep bloop. Little sounds. Beep beep. Ah, the nostalgia. Now that's something I've got to consider. Is that perhaps I'm looking at this game through rose-colored glasses. You know, I'm you know, heavily nostalgic about this game. Is the game really as good as I make it out to be? I don't know. You decide. Alright, so my droid seems to have been lost. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Over this way. No, this way. Ah, it doesn't matter. He'll follow along. But he won't follow you into the bar. You know, droids don't belong in, you know, they don't serve his kind here. Alright, so... now we've got a ship. We've got a droid. Where the heck are we supposed to go? You know, we know the Sariens have stolen the star generator. We have the... come on. We have the cartridge with the plans, but I don't think it really, it would be kind of anticlimactic to just fly back to Xenon and be like, hey, here's the plans, and then the Sariens blow the whole planet to pieces. So I think the logical thing would be to stop the Sariens. However, we have no idea where they're at. So that kind of sucks. Well, so let's see here. Listen to aliens. Listen. Ah, screw it. Let's go ahead and drink. That's right, this game, it supports drinking. I have absolutely no money. Beer? On the house?
Hey, what are you trying to pull? What do you mean you can't pay? Take off before I have you fed to some grill.
You know, minus the word some. Talk to man. No one here seems willing to acknowledge your presence. Maybe they're not too fond of humanoids. But they've got ZZ Top playing in the background. Yeah, I never could interact with those guys. Alright, droid guy. Let's go fly around aimlessly and... I don't know, something. Alright, so let's say get in ship. And our droid just goes over there. Alright, awesome. Look in ship. You learn nothing. Look at panel. Looking at the inside of the ship, you notice there are no controls here. Just a button marked load. Just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when he said you would need a droid to fly it. Alright, well, push load button.
What sector shall I head for, sir?
Ask the droid. Lando? Something? Sector Y? Get out. Get out of ship. And there we have it. We have no idea where to go. You have to give the actual sector name / coordinates to the droid so he can fly you there. And I do have them memorized. I do have it. And just to prove it to you, it is 2 single letters. Actually, both letters are those exact same letters, too. But what you're supposed to do is come into the bar like I did earlier, through my meta-gamingness, and, talk to man. Look at bar. Look at man. I don't know. I can't remember. I think we walk around for a bit, or we hang out in the bar for so long. Let's bring up the speed a bit. Okay, now this part here I can't remember exactly. Yes, I know! I played the game how many times and I can't remember exactly this part. Well, after I got the coordinates the first time, I never had to come back. I just, went off by memory what it was last time. Maybe, okay, so I don't think it's time-based. You've never seen the likes of the patrons seated at the bar. They look fairly absorbed in their drinks. Eavesdrop. Snoop. Sneak. Listen. I can't remember. I have no money. Well... Sit. There are no surfaces on which to place your posterior, other than the floor, and you don't want to do that. Alright then, well, forgive me a moment. Alright. And we're back. Okay. You know what? I apologize. I screwed up in my order. So I'm going to save this as ship, because we're good to go. I'm actually going to load a previous game, slots, after we got all the money. And, buy drinks. Beer. Drink. Alright, so basically we gotta buy the beer. So I'm just going back to a previous save game. I'm kind of cheating it a bit. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like going through the slot machine again. So basically, you place your lips to the nozzle and draw a fluid. No, wrong. Drink beer. The beer tastes like carbonated Zipple sweat. I have no idea what that is, but I'm having very, very messed up images. Just like, yeah, I'm not going to go there. However, considering recent events, you can learn to love it. Beer. Get over here. Give me more. Fun fact, I've never actually drank beer in my entire life. I took one smell of it, sniff of it, and I deduced that why on earth would I want to put something in my mouth that smelled like sweaty socks and gym shorts? Really. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through Sector HH.
Hint, that's it.
When I spot this blip on the scanner. So I head toward it. You see, and right there, in front of me, sits the Deltor. It's just sitting there. My heart starts hyperwarping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there. So I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see? And just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire! I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and I got out of there quick, you bet. I see. Well, in that case, we now know that we have to go to Sector HH. Now, I'm not going to get the full score, obviously. I know, horrid. I'll make up for that. Those 5 points I missed out, don't worry, I can get them in Space Quest 2. No, I'm not kidding. I'll be able to get 5 points over the top score for Space Quest 2. How am I going to do that? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. So get in ship.
What sector shall I head for, sir?
Asked the droid, and I said HH.
Sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. And you're like, you start taking off.
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship?
Haha, we stole the mugger's ship. Off you go into the purple yonder. That's awesome. So Tiny sold us the other guy's ship. And we're finally off Corona. Zipping through space. And this is not one of those sandbox games. It's a little bit more of a linear experience, so no, we're not going to go planet hopping now. Well done, Roger. You've managed to overcome the elements of Corona, from endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and bad booze. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. You should feel proud, but now destiny awaits with an even greater challenge.
Hang on, sir. We are headed into the asteroid field. Asteroids. Why is it always asteroids? So we get a little bit of a cutscene here. Any second now. I love how you got the whoosh sounds. Meanwhile, other parts in the game you got like thud and stuff like that. Things that you crashing and they're completely silent. That was something. I went have to pause the video later. What did that say? That was hecka close or something? We have established visual... I'm not doing the robot voice, sorry. We have established visual contact with a ship of Sarien origin, says the droid. The name Deltor is confirmed. You might consider the fact that we are in danger by being anywhere near this ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me. I will slow our approach and stand off at a safe distance. Why, thank you, little droid. Kind of looks like a Zeppelin from here. Oh, okay, not so much anymore. Alright. Now it's time for some more senseless deaths. Get out of ship. Wait, it's space. No one can hear you scream. I have my mouth open, but you can't see me. Darn, Roger. Upon exiting the ship, you find that you have no means of maneuvering and are subject to the whims of inertia and gravity. You quickly learn the true meaning of helplessness as death has its way with you. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for playing. Okay, this is what we actually have to do. Once we get close, what we have to do is put on our handy-dandy jetpack. Right. Oh, wow. You can tell I'm a father, right? You are now wearing a jetpack. A small control linkage snaps onto the back of your helmet, allowing you to control it merely by focusing on where you want to go. Sounds cool. Alright, let's get out of ship. Before leaving the safety of your ship, you instruct the little droid to set a course for Xenon, where you will rendezvous later, providing, of course, that you are successful in carrying out your mission. Once again, you are on your own. I love this. We got this janitor, and he's like, I'm doing some special forces crap. Yeah! Dun, dun, dun. Got a jetpack. Whoosh. Alright, so we got this door. And Deltor. Alright, so we got this door here, and we can also fly up, down, left, or right. Let's fly up, just for the fun of it. And by that, I mean to get disintegrated. The inhabitants of this vessel don't appear to appreciate your desire to sightsee. You have been transformed into space dust. Alright, so what we're supposed to do... Look at door. It appears to be a standard airlock. There's a handle in the center. Oh, okay. Open door. You grasp the large handle and twist. Noting the rather significant amount of pain being registered, you are extremely grateful to hear a click. Enter door. Your legs will take you where you want to go, in most cases anyway. Oh, do I actually have to push forward? Okay. As you enter the Sarien ship, the airlock door seals itself behind you. You try to open it again without any success. It appears that you are stuck here. With me, ha 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 ha. Alright, so let's look around. Look at room. You're in an airlock. Look at door. You see no apparatus of any sort which would open the door. Knock on door? Oh! Bleep, gurgle, pop. Apologizes a strain robot as he pushes you aside. Oh, okay, so some polite robot just walked in. Okay, look around. So some polite robot apparently is on board, and he had to go out the airlock. So he pushes you aside to walk into the airlock. Sounds legit. Alright. You are standing in a large empty room within the Sarien ship. On one wall is a vent. There's some sort of trunk on the floor. Well, if there's a trunk, let's open that thing up. Because there's gotta be, like, something in there. Open trunk. Look in trunk. It is empty. Oh, I was hoping for a dungeon map or a compass of some sort. Alright, well, nothing in the trunk. I guess I'm just going to walk out into the hallway where the Sariens are.
You've just been disintegrated by the Sarien's pulse ray. Perhaps this will teach you not to loiter about on the Deltor.
Alright. You probably figured out that's not what you were supposed to do. Alright, there's a couple different ways you can actually play this. You can actually jump in the trunk if you want. And then they'll actually pick up the trunk and move it somewhere else. But I like this method. I'm actually going to put jetpack in trunk, close trunk, and I'm actually going to go a different route. I'm going to actually push trunk. So you push it over to the wall, climb on trunk, use knife on vent. Oh, I should have done something. I should have been like, open vent! That's what I'll do. Sorry, I gotta pretend I don't know anything. Open vent. Using your... Oh, it does it automatically. Using your Xenon Army knife, you pry the vent open. Now, if you didn't get the... I believe it's actually possible to beat the game without... Uh-oh, you hear footsteps and muffled voices from beyond the door. Climb in vent. I believe it's actually possible to beat part of Corona without the knife and the dehydrated water. And if you do take that route, that's how you can just jump into the trunk. So I'm actually going to climb up. He climbs up a ladder rather funny. It's like, look at me! It's like he's like sliding down. So basically we're now in the vent system on the Deltor. So let's climb over here, and your nose has just been redesigned by your ill-advised attempt to insert it into a closed vent. Out vent. Look at room. Through the grate you can see into what appears to be the ship's laundry facilities. Hey, that sounds cool, right? Open vent. You cannot pry open the grate, which seems to be stuck. Kick grate. It looks like you jarred it loose! Open grate. Okay. Oh crap. Okay, so we're now in this room. You're in the ship's laundry facilities. Well, we know if we head out the door, we're screwed. Look at machine. The laundry cleaning unit is not being used at this time. Okay, well, look in machine. Maybe we can find a disguise. Someone might be coming. You don't have time to be standing around. Get in machine. Just in time. But wait, if the guy's coming in here to do laundry, and I'm in the machine... Well, Roger, it certainly appears as though you're about to become all washed up. And have I once again shown you another death? Maybe. Oh, come on, you guys are smarter than that. You know I didn't do that. Open door. Now, somehow, you managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning unit, you notice that you are dressed in a Sarien battle uniform. What a stroke of genius! Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself. That is just amazing. I want to be able to do that. It's like a shower and getting dressed all at once. Alright, well, now we can go ahead and explore the Deltor without drawing any attention to ourselves here. Let's go down. Look around. You're in a hallway aboard the Deltor. You know what? Now, some of these hallways are a little bit big, so I'm going to hit fast. Look at... Man. He looks to be armed and dangerous. I wouldn't mess around with him. Okay, what's up this way? Okay... Okay, so this one, that one opens to here. This one here doesn't want to open. Look at doors. It has a small, oh, read sign. Out of order. Okay, so this one here is out of order. What's over here? Right, so we're walking around the ship, and as you probably have noticed, or probably have guessed, this is the last part of the game. Oh, this is where we started off, where the airlock is. Is that guy following us? I get the impression that this guy's following us. Mighty suspicious. Alright, so, you go ahead, you run around and explore the ship a bit. Oh, I hate these droids. If I recall correctly, even when you're disguised, they can tell that you're human and they can, like, zoip you. Now comes actually one of the more interesting parts of the game. Well, actually, you know what? The whole game's pretty interesting. Let's walk off the screen, walk back on. Just one of those guys. Cool. Alright. Now I'm actually going to switch back to normal, because the next part requires some fine movements. Look around. Rows of weapons on the wall tell you that you are in the Deltoid Armory. There's a service droid behind the weapons issue counter. Oh, cool. Wait a second. Look in pockets. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien identification card. The name on the card is Buxton Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarien name. Okay, well, let's try. Welcome to the weapons dispensary. I will assist you. Please supply me with your identification card. Alright, give ID. Excuse me, I shall retrieve your weapon. Look at counter. Alright, there are 2 gas grenades sitting on the right side of the counter. Well, what I'm going to do is take grenades. Or nade. Taken. And then we walk back up here, and your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Remember, no firing in the ship. Have a nice day. And now, if you'll notice at the bottom, we've got an F6 to fire pulse ray. That's right. We get to run around shooting things. Kind of. Ish. Finale. Basically what happens is if you let's say give ID, and you're thinking, well, why don't you just grab both grenades? You're like, take grenades. Grands. You already have one. Oh, it won't let you take more than one. I honestly think the version I have has some things restricted. I remember you being able to take more than one, and it obviously getting you killed.
Alright, let's take a look at some of the items in our inventory here. I want to look at the ID card. This is a Sarien ID card. The name on the card is Butson Freem. You wonder if this is a... Oh yeah, we already looked at that. Look at Pulse Ray. The small item is a Pulse Ray. It delivers concentrated pulses of energy in the direction it is pointed. Looks pretty cool, actually. Look at Gas Grenade. The smoke bomb appears to be of the impact detonation variety. You don't want to be too close to this thing when it discharges. Now, something just occurred to me. Look around. You are on an elevated walkway inside an enormous chamber. Peering over the railing, you see the stolen star generator! Alright, so guys, this here is the star generator. How are we going to get this sucker back? Or destroy it? Or whatever? Well, we know it's got a self-destruct sequence on it, and we got the code for that. Of which I can't remember exactly at this moment, and I don't really want to go ahead and reference one of my videos. I'm going to go ahead and try to remember it. I think it was like 6858. But it looks like there's a force field around it, and there's a guard. Well, he's not just going to let me get by. What if I drop grenade? Dun, dun. The grenade drops to the floor, releasing its poisonous gas on the unsuspecting alien. Good shot, Roger. Alright, here we go. Time for some janitorial special forces stuff. I love the whole concept of the game. You're a screw-up janitor who has to clean up the galaxy. Go, guy. I'm actually going to save on my Arcata slot. I'm wondering. Ha! Did that like hurt my score? Yeah, it hurt my score. Apparently, shooting an individual alien is not a nice thing, but blowing up an entire ship full of them is okay. My! Aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet is now riding the elevator without you. You've blown your cover. The Sariens are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. And this is why you need the Pulse Ray, because it turns into a reflex game. You really have to beat them on the draw and blast them whenever possible. Alright. We are almost done this game. You're toast! Ah! Oh, I'm all the way back here. Fast. Alright, I can do this. Gotta be quick on the reflexes. Let some of my Serious Sam training kick in. Just pull the trigger whether or not there's something there. Alright, so chances are what we're going to have to do here, and what you should do in pretty much any game is search body. You seem to have found a remote control device of some sort. It has only one button, labeled on-off. Press off button. Suddenly, the force field protecting the star generator disappears. You know, I would love for somebody to have never played this game and actually do a blind Let's Play of it. I think it would be so entertaining. In a way, I think, at times I wish I could forget everything about the game and re-experience it all over again. Because if we actually look at this, I was taking my time, and it's taken me. I'll talk about that later. Look at Star Generator. At the base of the Star Generator is a control panel of some sort. Look at panel. So we got to move the arrow and then press F6 to select the key. Why couldn't we just punch it in? All right, I guess this works. All right, so 6858. 6, 8, 5, 8, and enter. Detonation cycle has begun. Alright. The star generator has come alive. The heat that this thing is starting to generate tells you that it's time to blow this taco stand. Let's get out of here. And everyone's kind of wondering, hey, where are you going to go? Zoip! Check that out. Reflexes, or just, shooting too soon. This door is no longer out of order. So look around. You're in the shuttle launch bay aboard the Sarien ship. Look at Shuttle. The ship is a one-man transport vessel. Alright then. Get in ship. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Try to say that 3 times fast. Challenge accepted! You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Was that fast enough? Fast enough. Good enough. I'm not going to waste too much time with that. Let's go ahead. Hit enter. Alright. Look in ship. Oh, I should have known better by now. Look at panel. You frantically search the control console for the launch button. Aha! There it is! Push launch! Saving just in case I did something wrong. And here's our grand exit. Our big finale. Kaboom! The Deltoid has been blown to tiny fragments by the force of the Star Generator's blast. You have saved the lives of millions of your people, not to mention the lives of those in other systems. Don't get a big head. Congratulations, Roger. You've rid the universe of the evil Sariens and saved your people from certain doom. The Star Generator technology is safe inside the data cartridge. Now, a new Star Generator can be built and can carry out its original task. You're an all-around hero. You've made it home safely aboard the stolen Sarien craft, where you've encountered a cheering Xenon crowd. They have gathered together for a ceremony in your honor. The ceremony is already in progress. And you're presented with... Oh, applause. Yay! Woo! As a token of appreciation, you're presented with a golden mop. Thank you, Roger, for cleaning up our galaxy, says the Xenon leader. Once a janitor, always a janitor. And there's the end, as evidenced by the end screen. Thank you for playing Space Quest. You know what? No, thank you for making this. A big thank you. Watch for Space Quest 2. A big thank you to Mark Crow and Scott Murphy for putting this together. And I really hope that you'll be able to... No, really, thank you. I really hope that you'll be able to go ahead and create another great classic. And they actually are trying to. So if you do see this, happen to see this video before... let's see here, June 12th, 2012. Hey, be sure to head on over to tgakick.com to see their Kickstarter project, give them a little bit of support, and help them put together a new sci-fi masterpiece. So, I've got this one done. Up next, like I said, I'm going to be going ahead and doing Space Quest 2. I probably won't touch the VGA version, the heavy graphics version, until after I'm done beating Space Quest 6. So it'll probably be the last one I play. But yeah, like I said, I would love to see someone do a blind Let's Play of this game. You know, no prior knowledge. I really wish I could forget, everything I already know and play this for the first time again. But anyways, this has been Jason. I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've had playing this, and, well, until next time.